Welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your daily message or massages. Big Cat, Wagwan, hello Stacy Murphy, and Life Blessing 73. Namaste, glad you could pop in. Always coming through with the intel because it's afoot. Oh, thank you, Ashley Dixon. I woke up like this. Ha ha! Yes. Let's get the energies of the celestial bodies before we push on and see what's going on in them streets. Because you know the skullduggerers always have energy for the wickedness. As well as we always have energy to what? Continue co-creating with Father God Most High, bringing in those multiple streams of income. Yes, baby, the big KHAL, which gives you choice, darling dear, and affords you freedoms. Allows you to erect many perimeters that they cannot cross. They cannot. We are fast approaching the Lion's Gate. As well as what? The new moon in Leo on the 8th of August. Don't you know, darling dears? The Lion's Gate is a portal, right? It presents a powerful opportunity to transform, release, activate, manifest, and create, darling dears. I love that. Listen, when it comes to tapping in and turning on, yes, you can class me as an opportunist. I take full advantage of all the movements with the planetary bodies. Why? How do you think the Big Cat Chronicles continues? Yes! The Lion's Gate portal is a name for the celestial event and sees Sirius rising in the sky during Leo season. Some call it what? The spiritual sun. Numerology also comes into play, right? The number 8, darling dears, 8. The number of karma, consequence, right? But you are gonna get the what? Double effect, double down, darling dears. Yes, with it being what? In August, in Leo's new moon. Come on, keep up, darling dears. It's very important. What it means for you, what this energy of the Lion's Gate, as well as the new moon, right, helps you move closer to your destinies, darling dears. A destiny that you co-created from the sweat of your proverbial balls, where you had to walk alone in order to know thyself, become independent and fabulous, gorgeous and lovely, and not necessarily in that order. It's a chance for you to what? Tap into your confidence, right? And boldness of Leo, right? To come out on top the way the Big Cat always does. Don't shy away from any challenges at this time. Leo will give you the assertiveness, what you need, right? It's energy, right? To allow you to what? Come out on top, because you have to remember, let's get into some more of this. Leo is the 5th house, right? And it also is about self, as well as what? Creativities, darling dear. Your fertilities, your childlike spirit, how you express yourself on this Malkuth. If you're looking for an upgrade and want to see immediate effect, tap in to the Lion's Gate. And as you already know, because we've discussed this many times, darling dears, a new moon is about beginnings. A time where you what? Gather your thoughts together and put those plans into action. As you what? Bask in the energy from the Lion's Gate. Don't be left at the back, darling dear. Hey, because I ain't coming back for you, because I did tell you. I've told you this many times. I tell you once, mate. You get a Jamaican serving. Whop, and it's done. If you didn't get it, that's your business, blood. Keep it quiet and in the back. Yes, big cap. And as you tap in and turn on, right, to the what? The opportunity to transform, release, activate, manifest, and create, right? You are going to be getting creatures from the backwood turning up, right? Looking like they need a what? A facial, a bath, and antibiotics. And not necessarily in that order, darling dears. You know what I'm saying? Right, let's get into it. Let's call in the energies of guidance and protection, darling dears, as we go in and see what's going on in them streets. Energies of, oh, good golly and gosh. Got to get a bit what? California white sage. Right, forgot to put it on. Got to blaze it up one time, you know. Oh. Ha ha! Yes, big cat. The Lion's Gate. An auspicious opportunity to tap in and turn on, to boss up. We are not taking Mitches in this season as prisoners. No. You have to understand, as you what? Continue to ascend, right? And live in your purpose. Being on your purpose, right? Wearing your what? Midhaven. Like your cloak. Your spiritual armor, darling dears. This is the time for you to refine your personalities. Yes, baby. Understanding and knowing that you are the way. Realizing that you can no longer be took by those that come and approach you looking like they need a whole facial bath and antibiotics, and not necessarily in that order. Yes, baby. And you'll also notice, right, as I said, as the Pet Cemeteryites, right, they feel your energy rising. They feel it. And they've got to come back, darling dear, for one more round, Julie, with your hairline. See if they can F with you the way they F'd with you before. Are you allowing yourself to be F'd with? We already discussed someone wanting you to leave the back door open. Listen, if that doesn't galvanize you to what? Get out the heavy artillery. I don't know what will. Sit on mommy's lap. I don't think we're finished with Nate today. 77 in the chat, darling dears. What does 77 mean? It's a trust fall, right? This is a what? A trusting in yourself and in the universe, darling dear. The unseen. Father God. Trusting in what? Your security. What? Listen, you want to know? I've told you many times. Security is the code word, right? For your ancestral team. You call them security. But you better make sure you're calling them for the right purpose, because you might get the whoopation in the form of a lesson. Nobody wants any more lessons. We've had enough. We've barely what? Managed to cultivate what? Just the edges of our hairline. As I sip my mocha. Right, let's kick it off with the domino of the day, darling dear. Oh, you've got the double one, badass alchemist ways. Yes, as above, so below, in tip-top manifestation mode. So nice, the universe had to what? Give it to you, serve it to you, chuck it to you twice. Yes, baby. The energy of the what? Double one, right? Speaks of a reunion with someone you haven't seen in donkey's years, blood. Was they escorted off the premises and out of your life? Or did they do what? A Casper the friendly ghost ghosted you, darling dear? Or did you have to, whatever the situation was, they're coming back. During the Lion's Gate, don't you know, as the energy begins to gather. Watch everything, darling dear. And pay attention if they come back, right? If you feel like it, hear them out. Because you need to see how a lion liar lies out of their lion liar hole, right? You need to what? Catalog all of those what? Bodily signs. Yeah, we've gone into so many different fields. We know how to read body language, right? We're budding Egyptologists. You are now an astrologer, darling dear. You read the energy of the room. Before, when you stepped in the room, right? When you were still living in otherworld, under the thumb of a dickhead, right? Or a mattress bag. You didn't know yourself. You'd be wondering, I wonder if anybody likes me. Now, you're like, baby, 6 feet. I wonder if I like anybody here. The tables have turned, darling dear. Use the energy of the Lion's Gate to continue to what? Strengthen your borders. I already told you. What energy is there for you to take? Right? The energy of transformation, release, activation, manifestation, and co-creating with Father God Most High. And as well as what? The cherry on the top. The new moon in Leo. For the new beginning. Yes! They're coming back, guys! The energy of the one on its own, darling dear. The key word for that is evaluate, right? Everything. Words, actions, if they are not lining up, that needs to be what? Smoked and scuppered, darling dear. You've got no time on this Malkuth to be redoing Shiznai when you've gone through so much. Learn so much about yourself. Loving on yourself more and more each day. Come on, evaluate everything, question everything, right? Because you need to know the why. Why now? Why now have you suddenly decided I'm fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely again? Could it be that they've been up to their old tricks again, launching hillbilly investigations, right? Unable to what? Understand how you managed to bend the matrix and things are going your way. When they left your side or you left them, you was in survival mode. Boot on from what? Do we need to talk about this? Yes, let's go back into it just a little. What was the survival mode? It was the fight or freeze. Right? Many of you kept tapping into that cycle because you didn't know how to break the chain. If it was not with the same person, it was the same personages in different suits. Yes, baby, it was. Right? It's not always easy for some to break the cycle of the survival mode, right? Especially if they've had a history of complex trauma. Survival mode is their automatic response to any form of stressor in their environment. Yes, baby. the type of stress, right? And releasing of what? The adrenaline energy that has nowhere to go, which does what? Creates diseases, illnesses, dis-ease in your bodies. That kind of juice is always mixed up, whipped up, right? By a narcissist, a sociopath. Let me tell you something. Evaluate everything, question everything. Because at this stage of the game, Big Cat, has you what? Managed to manage yourself, right? Know how to what? Work the matrix. They're going to try and come in. They, them, and Trust me, it's going to happen. Every time before you're about to be blessed with even more grace, right? Before another ascension on your spiritual journey, right? The devil has the opportunity to send in one of its what? Cohorts, one of its children, Pennywise son or daughter, to test your what? Your resolve. You gotta let them know you trung. You've gone past the strong. You trung round here. And you can't be what? Took. As I sip my mocha. Your name is Warrior. Your name is Ibex. Your name is Prototype. And you answer to no man on this Malkuf, because man will fail you, will sell you out. Many a time you have cast your pearls before swines, tree sloth swines, right? And look what happened. Ended up with egg on your face and soggy knickers from their best friends, BV and Chlamydia. And if you didn't get the big ticket, you're lucky. Be grateful you left with just that. A cat does not pounce on every opportunity being put before them. A cat takes the time to weigh up what you're going to get out of the situation. You look at all of it from all angles. You take the time to what? Drop down and get your eagle on. Let no one rush you through any decisions at this point. Sleep on it. Take 2, 3, 4 days, a whole week. Because remember, your hairline is at stake. And right behind that will be what? Your sanity, darling dears. Those that you left behind in bottom-feeding crisis status are still in the same status, right? Doing the hyacinth bouquet on a daily basis. But you understood Matthew 5:30. What is that? The 5:30 is if the right hand offend you, you cut it off. And you continue with what? Matthew 10:14, dusting off your sandals and heading out. Changing those sandals for what? Flip-flops, darling dear. What's your flip-flop? Your common sense, baby girl, baby boy. Realizing what? You are unique and infinite. And that you will hold the whip, Khaleesi. Carl, you hold the whip, and never you forget that. You write that across your brain, make it a new paradigm. You hold the whip. Come through Bob Marley with the Buffalo Soldier, posh clap. Yes, let's get the toe tags, right, on these cretins, right, that are coming through. Right, from the backwoods, right, in need of a facial bath or antibiotics. And as I said, not necessarily in that order. Let's get some runes on the table. 118 in the chat. Namaste, big cats. Thumbs it up one time. Oh, you have a plethora of intel. Right, let's bring it all together. Good God, this is a lot of runes. What am I saying? 2, 4, 6, 8. Good golly and gosh. The synchronicities of it all, darling dears. We was just talking about the Lion's Gate and the new moon on the 8th of the 8th. And look, Spirit has given us what? 8 runes to see what's really going on. Right, we're going to look at what's facing upwards first. This is Swallow, Sun energy, darling dears. What is the Sun? Leo energy. Listen, when Divine wants to chuck it to you, give it to you, right, in clear and concise terms, you can't run away from it. The facts is always in your face. This too speaks about what your inner child, darling dears. This is the key word for the Sun energy. In tarot, it's the happiest card in the deck. This is about major achievements, not allowing what? Past situations and circumstances to block your blessings. Right? This is also about what? A union. Some of you are coming into union or will be coming into union with your significant other. The situation that is going to lead to marriage. Right? This is also what? A nice surprise coming towards you. Some of you are going to be finding out that you're pregnant. Congrats. Congratulations. The Sun energy is represented by the letter S. It also speaks about success. You are succeeding on whatever goals, right? You have what earmarked for yourself, big cat. They're about to be realized. Why? Because you honored the process, right? Triumph is surely yours. The number 76 and 79. You also have Justice, Tyros, in the upright. Yes, baby. Right next to the Sun energy, this talks about what? Injustices that was perpetrated against you, darling dear. It's been what? Righted before. Somebody's bleeding eyes. Yeah, they're bleeding eyes. They will be bloodshot as they continue to what? IF. All what you've got going on, right? With their multiple fake accounts. Listen, if it wasn't for them, right? How would you know you're famous? They are your fans. They're not enemies. They are your fans. Why? They motivated you to say and mean this will never happen to me again. Oh no. Oh no. Yes, baby, Tyros. Justice in the upright. The letter T. It also speaks about war. You are prepared to go to war, but Big Cat, I told you, you've only got one lose your shit day per decade. We haven't got the what hairline for it, and it causes wrinkles, and it's you taking a big spoon of poison, right? That you think, look, it's like you taking the poison and waiting for the other people to die. You haven't got time to be carrying that particular pregnancy, one of hate, right? Lack, right? And bitterness. Leave it to those that are going to approach you, right, looking like they need a facial, a bath, and antibiotics, and not necessarily in that order. Oh, and did I say they might also need an exorcist? Because I'm telling you, they might go crazy about what you've going on, because Justice knows their address. This also speaks about someone getting some happy news about a legal situation, something to do in a legal field, right? You've been in the dark. A lot of confusion was in your cranium, darling dear. But Big Cat, Divine wants you to smile again. You will be smiling and doing the what? The Watusi, all the way to the bank. Whatever the bank of this justice which is being brought towards you, you are about to what? Reap the benefits of that. Yes. Nay, we don't need you at the moment. Sit next to me. Listen, I have to talk to my implements. Let them know that Mommy loves them. So that the fairies don't whip them away. And listen, I need it. Listen. I was just about to remember. I can't find my ring. Listen. Anyhow, let's push on. Justice, the letter J, darling dears. Justice is also what? Libra energy. This talks about what? The corruption, dishonesty, and lack of accountability being brought home to roost, darling dear. This is a season where you're going to be blessed in their face. Some of you are also going to be what? Achieving accolades in the legal field. A time where you're going to have to be evaluating whether or not whom you want to be working with or for. Some of you are built to be rebels, darling dear. I say, right, carve your own path, go into the undergrowth. It's lovely in the undergrowth. Be the rebel in your life. Yes! You also have, oh, look at this. You've got answers in the reverse. This is a manipulating manipulator. Yes, baby. Represented by the magician in tarot. This person is a lying liar, right? This person is extremely, what? Controlling, darling dears. This person is also a betraying, back, front, neck, daggering snake. We've turned it from stabber to daggera. Yes, baby. A daggering snake. This person will not hesitate to use anybody. Doesn't matter if you're a man, woman, or child, right? To get their own ends or ministrations met, right? This line manipulator is about to meet upon what? Justice. Let's not forget about that. Yes. Being blessed in their face. Possibly what? Taking what they've bought on their table and it's being delivered to you. Because why? You can't do the big cat saw and think say you're going to live life easy. When you bastardize what was given to you purely, right? As I said, justice knows their address. And it is what? What's the address? 911 Freddy Krueger Mudhut. 2 streets over from Loser Lane. In the district of the Village of the Damned. That's where they be, darling dears. Looking like they need a facial, a bath, and antibiotics. And not necessarily in that order. Hey! As I sip my mocha. Right. Yes, baby. We've got Jera, the Wheel of Fortune, in the upright, I might add. Right? This is also what? The number 10. The 10 also brings into mind again, back around to the sun energy, darling dears. As well as what? Telling you, a cycle has completed. Use the energy of the Lion's Gate. Right? To beef up your confidences, right? Be assertive and co-create with Father God Most High. This is a chance for you to what? Bring that new beginning towards you. Yes, you've been living on, you've been enjoying certain things, but you're about to step up the game. Foot on the next season, darling dear. As what? You have to remember, Jera, the Wheel of Fortune, it's the karma wheel. And it's in the upright for you, big cat, as we approach Lion's Gate. Under the new moon in Leo. All of that lion energy in the cat family. Don't you know? Pinky's up. Listen, everything is a sign, big cat. A sign. This speaks of what? Rewards as well as abundance. Jera also speaks about a year. It could have been a year in the making, right? Opening what? A portal for you for 1 year, darling dears. One where you've what? Got to eat as many of those energy balls, pick up as many peccadillos, right? Just like whom? Joseph. You remember Joseph in the Bible, the one with the many color coats? And those wicked brothers that sold him to the Egyptians, right? Joseph was a divinator. Yes, baby, his dreams came true. And he was what? Put in prison, darling dear. But came out. He used his spiritual gifts and was able to decipher the king's dream, letting them prepare for the 7 years of hardship, where he was put so high that he sat at the side of the king, celebrated. Those same wicked brothers had to come and bow down. This is your time, darling dears. And don't let none of those mother foes tell you any F shit about tarot being wicked. Are you kidding me, blood? It's all up and in the Bible. Spiritual healers. When Moses was speaking to the burning bush, darling dears, what do you think he was speaking to? He was using divination, darling dears, to hear. Clairaudient. Remember, Big Cat, Father God did not part the Red Seas of the wickedness that was visited on you, right? For you to take it on again. This master manipulator, this airbender, lying liar, right? Of full-on opportunities. Judas in a Peter suit, right? Looking for someone to use. Wanting to what? Give you one more round, Julie. Are you supplied, darling dears? Are you supplied? Are you a figurine? Are you going to allow yourself to be dusted off and spun on your head and turned into a tree sloth? Come on, Big Cat. Yes. Got to feel the beat every time when I'm dropping these peccadillos, because I means it. You need to feel it. You are badass. Know this. Jera, as I said, represented by the letter J, the number 40 and 43, darling dears. Completion of one cycle, right? And a full-on transformation. Whatever you are lacking during this transformation season, darling dears, tap into the energy of the new moon and the lion's gate. This master manipulator, we're going to talk about this person because it pisses me off. Doesn't make me angry because anger brings on wrinkles, blood, and I can't afford them. I already told you, I'm over half of 100 and counting. Lots of people didn't make it. Lots didn't want me to make it. They wanted me to be batshit crazy. Yes, baby, crazy like a big cat. That is what I is. Hey, let's move on. Right, I'm feeling like I need to change this order. And let's see. When reading runes, if you're doing a casting, you read from right to left, okay? Big cat. Hey, we have what Iwa? Scorpio energy. Somebody's going through the DNS and they can't quite get out of it. Oh, sucks to be them right now. Hey. Certainly does. Their stability, right, is a bit shaky. They're about to be told to get the black bags. Or they're trying to leave a situation where there's no transformation. What is this? Bottom feeders amongst the bottom feeders? What? They're having what? Some form of havoc, right? Being what? Rained down in their life. Oh, sucks to be them. Hey, long as it's outside the perimeter. Because I told you, Big Cat, you hold the whip. And we're not are you having it? MK, are you having it? Right? Scorpio, this is death energy, right? Not, some cases it can mean literal death, but this is telling me at this moment in time, this person needs to be extremely careful because they have an accident, right? On their hemisphere, right? They have been what? Resisting any form of change. Even though spirit has been boxing them across the face, smacking the shit out of them, right? They're still refusing change. Why? Because they're codependent.com, right? And they need the energy and adulation of others. We already saw the master manipulator on their face, right? The situation that they find themselves in is very, very unstable and dark. A lot of what? Lack energy. whomsoever or whatsoever they bucked upon, they aren't getting the challenge that they wanted. Whomsoever they're dealing with just lays down and does what they're told. They've lost their name. They've turned into a it. Yeah, good for them. Good for them. This person is extremely defensive at this moment in time. This is talking about not eating properly, not sleeping properly. They're dehydrated. They need sucked out dry like a mummy. Yes, baby. And not a mummy like I am. No. One of those mummies that you find right in the pyramids in Egypt. They're looking really dried out, darling dear. Good God, how are they managing? Let me tell you something. I told you. They look like they need a whole facial bath and antibiotics. And not necessarily in that order. Big cat. Yeah. Oh, we've also got Gebo. Gemini energy, right? In the reverse. This is on its face, darling dears. The lovers. This person, right, is living with wrong choices. They're wanting a situation back. They're trying to find a way with their manipulative ways. Is it by proxy? To come back. Oh, we've already discussed that. Listen, I don't ramp. I told you many times, Case is a pointer. I didn't pick on no one. I point out the facts. And you choose to do exactly what you want to do. But this is not a lovely, gorgeous, or fabulous time. This person, is disconnected, right? Living in a destructive relationship. Realizing that their own manipulations ended an important relationship in their life. One where they may have had a scratch or a smidgen of love in that black hole that they call a heart. Yes, baby. This smells of regret and bottom feeding. Let me put it back down. This is the letter G, darling dears, as well as the number 24 and 27. This person sacrificed a major relationship in their life, a contract, a soul contract that was bought, right, to show them how true love feels, to lift them up, to change their paradigm. You and this person, right, whether it was a business relationship, because we already saw justice is being delivered, could be because you broke up that partnership, because you was dealing with the skullduggeress. It doesn't matter anyway. Whatever that shit was for you, right, they are sorry. They'd like to come back, right? They're being manipulated in a situation and they're going through the DNS, right? I couldn't think of a more dark situation to be in. Crisis point, guys. Yeah, had to cut my fan on, right? Yes, they're going through it, right? Karma knows their address and it's being delivered. We see Ty was here, right next to the sun energy. You will continue to be blessed in their face. Grace knows your address, big cat. Make sure you set a place at your table. Grace knows your address. What's this? Yes, baby. This is Ophelia, world card. Oh my God. These progenies are always pilfering my face. Sorry, I've just got a runny nose. Yeah, they're crying like a bitch. Luke 22:62. They better cry into their fist and outside the perimeter. Right? Because you're busy ignoring them, doing the full-on Easter Island and Stevie Wonder. You're very busy. Right? This is a fellow, darling. This, as I said, represented by the World card in tarot, as well as the letters F and O. Could it be for Falaria? I don't know. Whatever it means to you, darling. Whatever it means to you. This talks about what? Heirlooms as well as heritage. Somebody's going to be receiving something handed down throughout their generations, right? And as I said, there's a manipulator in the mix. They're going to what? Try and get it off you. But it's not going to work because justice is on your side. I told you, karma is being delivered. You're being blessed, darling dear. The world card is represented by fixed signs of Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. And we all know fixed signs is what? About you having been persistent. The world card also speaks about the ending of one chapter and the beginning of a new one, as well as what? The World Wide Web. Some of you could be on the World Wide Web. This is where you are going to get your blessings, darling dear. You have fully what? Harnessed the age of Aquarius. Understanding we're all going online, dear. We're all going online. You'll be surprised once you go online, the multiple streams of income you can create for yourself. As I was saying before I interrupted myself again, right? The world card is represented by the numbers 84 and 87. It also speaks about birth. This is again pregnancy. Somebody's also finished writing a book, right? It could be a manual, something like that. But Spirit wants you to put your information out there. The best day to launch, right, a new project would be on what? That's right, darling dear. The Lion's Gate, the new moon. Use that energy, darling dears. Because it's what? Clean up season, gathering season. We haven't got the time, right? To be what? Scrabbling in the dust. When you've been given the wings to fly like an eagle above the storm. Let the chicken heads scrabble amongst themselves, right? As you give them the world card, which is fully outlined by two of these and one of those. We've already said that, right? It's so tiresome, these red flags. So tiresome. Your final rune, good golly and gosh, somebody really is not having a lovely time. This is the Chariot, right? Also represented by the letter R, right? Let's look here. The Chariot is about movement. Somebody's stagnant in a situation, right, that needs to end. A situation that is a love situation. You see Gebo, the lovers, right? A wrong choice, right? Listen, this is bottom feeding hell. Right next to what? Ewa, the Death card. A situation that they need to leave. This person is beleaguered with depression, right? Unable to eat or sleep. And they're being manipulated up the Watusi. Lies being told amongst the liars. Yeah, right? As fortune, right, favors the brave, right? Can't you see it? Jera, Tyros, and the sun, come on. They need to shine on, blood, right? Radio, on its face, darling dears. This is the Chariot, as I said, Cancer energy. It's represented by what? The letter, the number 28 and 31. Somebody's blocked from travel. Someone is stuck in a situation where they can't evolve. Oh, well, sorry for them. Well, not really. Because our minds be on business, blood. I don't give a toss what they want to be stuck into. As long as it's not me, blood. Because I come with many, many weapons. I weaponize my shit. I've got my bat, my common sense, right? My security and my whip. I need nothing more. Hey! You see, these same bottom feeders, you can be sure, right, that you will never, never buck up on them in these places. What places are those? The bank. Communing with Father God Most High. The gym. Hey, you know, I see them there. No, you will see them at the club, on the corner, and in somebody else's business. This is where you will find them. Yeah. Right. As I was saying, this right, I keep coming back to this Chariot energy on its face, darling dears. This talks about what? Somebody was overconfident in a situation. They believed, right? When you said, what hockey sticks are done? Two of these, one of those, and get your black bags, right? Your black plastic bags, right? They thought this separation was going to be temporary, right? This person is extremely jealous of you. And if they've got a bottom feeding, tree sloughing like partner, right? A creature from the backwoods with yarn for hair, That person is jealous of you too. It's a consortium of the jelly bogelly, darling dears. Jelly bogelly. Ew. Disgusting. We haven't even touched the deck yet, but we're going to touch them. Good God, is it really 45 minutes in? 199 in the chat room. Namaste, big cats. Please thumbs it up one time. We're going to get the energies now. We want a what? We want a lesson. Let's bring out one card, please. I didn't realize. Listen, this is what I keep telling. Listen, your card is let go. I keep telling you, when you tap in and turn on and tap into your passion, time means nothing. It's a job that you will do for free, darling dears, because you speak from your higher mind. It's about letting go, darling dear, of tree sloth, right? Bottom feeders, lack, right? And time traveling. You don't repeat cycles, blood, because if you really have got a time traveling machine, right, the government will have you, and you'll be in Area 54 before you can say, what's going on? I don't understand. I'm confused. Yeah, let go. Let's get it up high, 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 so you can see it. Walking away, right, from this situation in order to resolve it. That's how the situation must be resolved with these tree sloths, right? Bottom feeders, back, front, neck, daggering snakes, right? That's come from the crevice of the devil's balls, darling dears. The devil's balls, right? Let's get to let him go. Okay, here it is. It's on page 57, darling dears. The energy of the Chariot, Cancer energy is the 5, right? The Hierophant, Taurus energy, right? Creating boundaries, institutions. Some of you are going into institutions, higher learning and studying, and it's going to be successful. Because once you complete that she's naive, you will realize that you are not in the same class as them. So even if they did try to come back, it wouldn't fit. They're not allowed to breathe your air. Let's just leave it at that. 57. So you can screenshot it and read it at your leisure. Right next to light and love. Yeah. My light and love. Listen, I'm all into the communicative dance these days. Less energy and quickly what? Relate how you truly feel about a circumstance or situation, right? You've been struggling with a situation, unsure which direction to take. The struggle is causing an energy blockage that is slowing your desired outcome. This card counsels you to let go as a way of bringing about a peaceful resolution. When you are manifesting, darling dears, you focus on what it is you want to manifest, and then you have to let it go. I know it sounds so, how do you do that if no, babe. Because when you're focused and you are sure, because you have to remember, knock and it shall be open, ask and it shall be answered. Everything is already given to you, but the state in which you receive it all depends on whether you are able to let go. After all, you're overwhelmed by indecision and stress of the situation. Wouldn't it feel good to detach and be at peace, especially if you're assured that by doing so, you'll bring about a more favorable outcome? The angels are asking you to detach. Security has told you to detach. Right? So detach. Yeah. Let's get some cards around this. What else is the overall energies for the big cat? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Base of the deck, here and now. This is about you being present. Today is a gift, darling dear. This is not about you casting your mind back to the dark past, right? It's only for reference material, and in this season, you don't even need that. As you continue to be what? Blessed by grace in their face. Somebody is pressed, bumped, and perturbed. They didn't want the situation to end, this master manipulator. But you're a big cat. And you have those bad-ass alchemist ways. Come on. Somebody better tell them in the back. 204 in the chat room. Namaste, big cats. Glad you could pop in. Please thumbs it up one time. Like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for the super chats. Most appreciated. Let's get two energies. I was asked many times, why do I knock the cards? The cards need to know the High Priestess is coming through. And I require intel. This is about you getting the wise, darling dear, the answers to your every question. Some people are what? Saying why, as well as who. They've turned into a whole owl in this bitch, right? Why are you being blessed? Why won't you take me back? Why do you look so good? Why didn't you die? Why didn't you disappear? Why aren't you locked up? These questions, those back front neck daggering snakes have on their tongue, right? Can't you see the flag of transformation? What number is this? It's a 3 and a 1, right? The Empress as well as the what? Magician, badass alchemist ways. You know your worth. You sit on your throne and you will not get off your throne. Leave your multiple streams of income unattended, right? To figure out the why of a bottom feeder. Some things you just have to let go and mark it up to, oh wow. 213 in the chat room. Namaste, big cats. Please hit the thumbs up button one time. Right? Again, we see what? Yang energy, right? This is divine masculine. This is also the magician, understanding that you have the whole world in your hands and you are about to what? Be launched, right? Like a what? A supernova. This is whatever you have co-created. It's about to be dropped like a bomb, darling dear. A bomb, and I mean in a good way. And as my son would say, facts. This is you being in what? Tip-top manifestation mode. As they continue to what? Where is that one gone? As they continue to lie out of their lying hole, right? This is what? Answers on its face. I told you, whatever you've got going on during this Lionsgate Leo season, you are going to what? Shock even yourself. What is going to be gifted to you? Why? You let go of confusion. You let go of the need for others to give you direction, especially when you was amongst the directionless. They are afraid to move past toxicity, are prepared to put up with anything so that they've got a warm body in their bed. Baby, brah, sister, can I get a witness? Set it off season, darling dears. Everything is a sign. Look at how the cards have lined up. Are you looking at the cards? There. Can you see? Divine wants you to let go. Release. Release the focus of what you want. Why? Because it's being gifted to you, darling dears. And the why is here. You don't need to ask the why. Let it go, big cat. This is your season. Use the energy of the new moon and the lion's gate, right? This is about your tribe. If you have progeny, they are well taken care of. They are taking and following your lead. This also speaks about what? A tribe. Possibly as many as what? 8 people. That was against you, darling dear. This is about you tapping into your higher self. This is what the birds mean. And look what's on the card again, darling dear. This is the 4th time we've seen the 8. Blessings and grace will be delivered unto thee. Once you knock, it shall be opened. But you've got to let it go. Let it go. It's past the stage of asking the why. As you continue to love on yourself, love Father God, it's now at the what? Knowing. As they said in the Matrix, there is no spoon. Once you get to that point, darling dears, This is what I would, if there was anything I was to give a big cat, it would be discernment and patience. And common sense, blood. Sorry, I've got to blow my nose. I've noticed, whenever I do my readings, a lot of mucus gets together in my cranium. Always when I'm doing my readings, I don't have a cold. Nothing's wrong. I'm good, blood. I'm in need of some more mocha. I don't know who to. Karma? O'Shea? Have they left the building? Excuse me 1 second, please. Let me just get somebody to get coffee. Karma? O'Shea? I've got some money for you. Come here. Not you, your brother. Tell your brother to come. I've got money for you. Telling the truth. I haven't got any money. You see how quickly people come when you talk about the peas, darling dear. Could you make me a coffee, please? Sorry about that, guys. Had to do a bit of subterfuge. Yeah. That's what you do. This is what you do. In my domicile, don't scream for help. Scream money. They come from all corners of the earth to see what's going on. Anyhow, as I was saying, as many as 8 people. Right? Look what's underneath that. Time to let go. Continue with your transformation. Use the energy of the Lion's Gate and the new moon in Leo. Right? Leo is the 5th house. It's ruled by, again, the sun energy. The sun energy is about self, darling dear. Your ego, how you express yourself. Once again, tapping into your creativities. When you find your passion, darling dear, that is where you will find your what? Generational wealth. Because the job will bring you nothing but joy, and it will not be a job. Know this. Yes. Let's get some tarot on the table, darling dears. 215 in the room. Namaste, big cats. Thumbs it up one time. Let's get me out there into the algorithm, because there's other big cats that need to be woken up. They need to what? Know how to claim dominion over themselves. Some people need to be strapped in a chair and made to watch my videos for 24 hours. If they don't come out saying "Hoo-yah" and "Aruga" and going after everything, I don't know what will help them. Yeah. Give it a good shufti. Current energies around the big cat. As they what? Let go. And as you let go, that's when grace walks into your life. This is a lot of cards. On the base of the deck, you've got somebody who's bitter and twisted. They don't like it. What don't they like? That you've turned your back on that particular brand of toxicity, darling dears. Let's go in a bit deeper. The Queen of Swords is represented by water as well as air energy, darling dears. This is somebody who's extremely jealous, right? And cruel. Did I say cruel? Full on bitch mode. Yes, baby, and vengeful and full of bitterness. This person doesn't like the fact that you turned your back on that particular toxicity, realizing that you have the whole world in your hands. Are you kidding me, blood? You created a window. When they blocked the door with their bitterness, this person would like to dagger you into the next life. I told you, we don't use the S word anymore. We're daggering around here. Yeah, they'd love to do that shiznai. Two of Wands, darling dear, is represented by Aries energy, as well as what? Mars energy. This is about you what? Taking the time to assess the progress that you've made as you've moved away from negative, right, environments. People that was always jealous of you, wouldn't help you. Hypercritical, those, right, that stood in judgment of you are now being judged. And they've been found lacking, guys. Ha ha! No surprise there. Yeah. You had to turn your back on these situations and create a new world for yourself, right? In a situation where it was fake love, straight up to your face, come through drizzy, posh clap. Yes, baby, where there was a lack of harmony, right? You, a soldier for the light. Them, Pennywise son or daughter. It couldn't work. They are jealous of you, their partner is jealous of you, because you're not even paying attention to whatever they're saying about you. These are merchants of slander, Jeremiah 9:40, on the balls of their feet, possibly from an STD, right? It can't be on with any intel that's going on in your life, because they've been given the full length and breadth of Easter Island and Stevie Wonder, and so say all of us. Ha ha! Where's me shit? Yeah, told you. They are pressed, pumped, and perturbed, and this Mitch or bitch definitely needs a facial, a bath, or antibiotics, because they are coming with it, right? Look at the fire right next to their Futumo Panani. They've got attachments there, and they're upset and perturbed. Could it be of the terminal kind? I don't know, but we already saw the death card, and I said sometimes it could literally mean death. So somebody's been bought the big ticket by their own ministrations, right? Unable to move away from toxics. They hate you because you freed yourself and you're happy. Do you realize how many unhappy people there are on this Malkoof that live the high synth bouquet life with a warm body beside them, right? That the only time that person is faithful, loyal, right, is when they're in their eyesight. Somebody who is disrespecting them on a daily basis, abusing them in front of their progeny, right? Taking their money and spending it on what? Tree sloth. Whomsoever this bitch or Mitch is, they are upset, pressed, pumped, and perturbed. And them too like, hey, yo, let it go. Let it go. I keep going to drink my coffee. I want me coffee. Yes, me mocha. Because I ain't getting smoked. Hey. Let's bring some more cards out. Alright. We have the King of Swords in reverse. This is their partner. Rockstone. This is a match made in heaven. Right. Let's get some more cards out. And then we'll have a good look see. Right. Oh, yes, baby. Six of Wands, victorious, success. Yeah. Engage. Right. Yes, baby. And have moved on. Now we see what their issue is, darling dear. Right. Because also, I'm going to give you a little tarot lesson. When you're laying out a set of cards, you've got to look and see where everybody's looking. Right. You are on your high horse. This is about accolades, achievements, being blessed in the public eye, darling dear. This could be in your community. It could be a promotion at your work. Why? Because you freed your mind, right? You understood that the impossible was indeed truly possible. This is also what? The 6-6, darling dear. This talks about what? Service. You understood service to others was your source of joy. And I don't mean martyrdom, darling dear. You know, baby, this is not the wood season. No, we gave back the wood, right? You're not sacrificing yourself, and you didn't have to sacrifice yourself to get to this position in life. this new beginning. This is also my engagement card. We're going to speak about who's going to try and engage you, but whomsoever, right? This bitch or Mitches, this is their partner. The King of Swords in the reverse, darling dear. Full on high commander Decepticon, narcissist is your name, right? And F shit is your game. They need to be involved with each other. He's not paying no attention to her, right? None, right? Emotionally cold, right? Yeah, I'm not saying they're stupid. They're not stupid. They're effing stupid, right? They are full on stupid. They are what? Bumble gods, right? They've got what? Semen rattling around in their brains, darling dear. This is not working. This is a very bad match. And they need to stay together forever, right? This energy. Oh, he bought me the big cat cup. Thank you. Yeah, changing of the guard. Yeah. This is an unbalanced situation, darling dears. We already saw Geba, right? The Gemini energy. There is no love in this situation. It is a situation of convenience. There's a lot of coldness, right? Verbal abuse, mental abuse, emotion. Listen, all of the abuses are here. And the King of Wands, right, is full on shady, quick, right, to beat a Mitch or bitch down. If their ready is not followed to the letter. Yeah, them I got straight. Right. If you was in partnership with this King of Swords, you've mentally divorced yourself from the situation. Right. And they know this. They know that you are not holding, right, any form of bond or link to them, right? This also speaks about travel. Some of you may have physically traveled to get away from a situation. These are two traveling cards, darling dear. Whatever, however you did the tinky winky, it's turned out to be lovely, fabulous, and gorgeous for you. Why? Because they're both watching, right? In a choice that they made, right? While under justice. Yes, baby. This could be a legal situation. It could be a marriage that was interrupted by these two bottom feeders. The female, right? This is the chief spy. Hey! This is the chief spy. Bitter and twisted, right? Would love to social climb, right? If she's got any progeny, right? This is no one's mother. That child better come out kicking like it's hot, right? And putting on its own diaper and looking for its own food. This is the type of person that will have a child, right? To allow a situation to continue. They see it as successful, having tied, right? This bottom feeder to them, yeah? This is the one that's counting your pentakale. This is the one that's been watching your slow progress, because the Knight of Pentakale is the slowest moving knight in the deck, darling dear. They've watched you, right, become determined, patient and strong, as well as focused. They can't understand why their partner is still loyal to you, because I'm telling you, your name is mentioned, right, by command performance on a daily basis in this mud hut. Which mud hut is that? 911 Freddy Krueger Avenue, 2 streets over from Loser Lane. Don't you know? Pinky's up in the district of the Village of the Damned. Yes, baby, this is what's going on. Right? This is a helpmate. This person tried to hurt you intentionally. This person appeared to what? Break up a union. But what they didn't realize, the person that they got, right, was the true thing without the mask off, right? This person is not holding any punches or kibber in their mouth when they speak to this person, the woman. Oh God. This person is still trying to use what? Sexual persuasion, right? So that the world card can't be brought into their situation. She doesn't want it to be closed, right? Again, we see radio, the letter R. Yeah. Let's get the miniature rider weight. Big cat, here you be. Coming through as the Queen of Wands, right? Looking sexy, fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely, as you should. As your hairline is replenished. right? This is about you continuing to plan, plot, and strategize. You have tapped in and turned on to your what? Your leadership, your natural born leadership skills. This is about you what? Having the gift of oration, narration. You're able to draw the crowds in with your speech. Your speeches. Some of you have a platform. Some of you will be going to be making speeches. Some of you are going to be making speeches in cord blood. You'll be singing like a canary, telling it all. Yeah, but you're going to be cunning, right? You're going to use your intuition. It's only the information you need, right, for this justice, where to be delivered, where the situation was fraught with injustices. Yes, you don't mess with the Queen of Wands. This is you having what? The Queen of Wands has a full knowledge of the occult. What am I talking about? Your birth natal chart, darling dear. Your snapshot of the Akashic records. You know what's going on. They also see you as highly intuitive, right? Psychic, possibly a spiritual leader, right? This is about you having the passion, the willpower and determination to go after what you want. And if you have progeny, right, with this tree sloth, right, this little finger, right, the absent parent, you're a good parent. You made the best of a bad lot. And not only that, you created what? Shangri-La, when it was Shangri-La. Yes, you surely did, Big Cat. You surely did. This is about knowledge. The Queen of Wands is highly knowledgeable in what? A plethora of areas, because you understand in order to bend the puzzle, you have to be on a knowledgeable standpoint, know a thing or two about a thing or two, right? And they are hating on your this and that. Let me put you far away from them, far, far away, right? Look, I can't make it up. Spirit is gifting you with what? Your wish fulfillment. This is a season where you what? Well, look at this. Coming out of heartbreak. Your wish fulfillment to get, you begged, you prayed to Father God, just take away any emotions in my life. Let me lead me. I want to be led by Spirit. And look what you got. Bossed up. Yes! The Empress, knowing your worth, right? This is somebody who is possibly pregnant at this moment in time. You have progeny. If not, you are parenting your inner child. You found the warrior from within. Your first name is Ibex. Your second name is Big Cat. Are you kidding me, blood? You have the whip. It's your time to step up to the mic. As I said, some of you are going to have to speak on your behalf. You're going to be intuitively guided to the words that will best aid your situation. Oh gosh. You turned your back on these bottom feeders, right? Realize that you could co-create whatever world you wanted. What's this? A destabilized union, right? Where you was the only one working in that shiznai. This goes to 6 of Wands, darling dear, right? A situation, right? There would never be a victory in it until you what? Headed out. Matthew 10:14. A situation that was fraught with disrespect, darling dear. Disrespect. Skin peeling disrespect. The 6 of Wands is what? Jupiter as well as Leo energy. This speaks about what? Somebody wanted to tempt you back, right? To a situation that you have to get gone from for all times, right? You have to also beware of pride. When they come back, right? On their well-worn knees, right? Having been what? Balls deep, right? In a bottom feeder. Or handing out the water punani to all and sundry. When they come back, know this, they come back with attachments, darling dear. Anything to stop you in their tracks. And they're not going to tell you a thing about it. a destabilizing, you had to leave. You had to say 2 of these, 1 of those. What about this bitter queen on her face, right? With the dagger out for you, right? Hates your guts. Why? Because you ignore them. Why would you pay attention to bottom feeders when you've got your time to be focusing on your multiple streams of income? Raising the emperor and empresses of tomorrow. Are you mad, blood? Hey, hey, hey. Right. What's this? Look what fell on them. Your victory. I told you, being blessed in their faces. So nice. Spirit had to give it to you with the wiki remix. Yes, baby, success. It's in you. And now they can see it on you, darling dears. The 2 of them, it fell across them both. They're both paying. Listen, Sputnik ain't got nothing on them. And they are not being paid for said surveillances. And everything they see is a rod to their back. Their back. Their broken, twisted back. Hey, yeah, in their face. Karma is being delivered. As you what? Continue to sit on your throne, eating whatever the hell you want, as long as it's a healthier choice, guys. Knowing your worth. You're a nurturer. You nurtured unto self, right? And you care for others. This is why Spirit is blessing you in their face. You was able to open your heart chakra to what? Turn around and help another big cat. And another one. Come through, DJ Khaled. Posh clap. Part of the puzzle is service, darling dear. We're all here to help each other. Not this bitch or Mitch. They wanted to destroy whatever you had going on. But what they didn't know is that it was destabilized anyway, because you was in cahoots with a High Commander Decepticon. You was already on your way out. They want nothing from you, darling dear, except your issues, right? And a friar talk. Yes! Bitter and twisted. Watching every move you make. Both of them. Right? What's this slow and steady progress? Right? Moving away from this lying bitch or midge. A lying liar. Pisces and the Queen of Swords twice. I told you that this mitch or bitch is all up on over your pentakale. Why? Damn, I count your pentakale. They're counting it for you. Good God. With all of these electronic evolution in counting pentakales, they're doing it for you. They're watching your progress, right? And they, all right, are not above doing the graveyard Watusi. The moon on its face, right, is a bitter spellcaster. Yes, baby. Trying it. Pisces energy. This person is what? Is going to get the brunt of their unwise choices and desires, all brought about, right, because they're in a situation where they're being tormented on a daily basis by the High Commander Decepticon. Yeah. Not loving it. And he's not paying any attention to you, right? Because his eyes are on what he lost. What he lost moved on to victory and success and accolades and being blessed in their face. This is about in the public eye, darling dears. It could be your community. You could have got a promotion, whatever you got to get about getting great. And now here you sit, right, on your seat of infinite possibilities, as what Spirit is about to gift you, right, with your 9th cup. Why? Because you faced the heartbreak head on, the betrayal. You put your 3rd eye on that bitch or Mitch. Yes, a season where the scales will be balanced. This bitter bitch is not above doing what? Spell casting. This is malicious words. She's saying things like, because tangibles, she's trying to tell people that somebody else is helping you. Of course someone is helping you. The unseen. What's wrong with them? She's trying to make it seem that you need a benefactor to get about like them. No. tissue of lies, darling dears. Right? Look! Spirit's not ramping. Your security does not want you to think of these things. They want you to what? Continue to wrap spirit closer to you and move on. Some of you are definitely traveling, right, over the next few days. This is also what? A change of your full-on GPS. Move into a new position, one that is more fortuitous for you and your progeny. Wow. You're not to put any thought on that situation. Don't focus on them, because the energy of the Lion's Gate will multiply it and manifest it. Focus on you. Keep your eyes on the prize. Why? Whether you're male or female, this is what you're serving. Whatever wickedness they tried to take you down with, it didn't work. It gave you motivation. Nothing like a bit of motivation and success. To have them what? At hockey sticks at dawn amongst themselves. Because they can't come in the perimeter. They really cannot. What about your successes? Right? Because you emotionally moved on. Once you let go and stopped asking why did they do this and that, right? Let go of it emotionally. This is why Spirit gave you what? Your ninth cup. Gave you what? The intuition to see the shit from the shinola. And let the what? The betrayal, right? Fall away. Yeah. Emotions. It's about your emotions. I've told you many times. Whom controls your emotions is your king. 256 in the chat room. Namaste, big cats. Thumbs it up one time. Please like, subscribe, and share. You moved on emotionally, right? Into a position where you're a boss. Financially, in a position where you can give unto others. Some of you are extremely what? Charitable. You're humanitarians. You're in the caring field, right? You also understand where to give your energies and time. Because I'm telling you, as these Mitches and bitches pop up, right, you'll have revisitations from the pet cemeteryites, right? Not comfortable, right, in the coffin that they wanted for you, right? They're going to be appearing looking like they would need a whole facial bath and antibiotics. And as I said, not necessarily in that honor. You need to what? Continue to what? Sit on your high horse and what? Be emotionally devoid where these people are concerned, right? Because they're coming to run the same game. Look at this person. They're not grateful. They're looking to get more. And you hold the scales of justice, I might add. Yes, the 6 of Peas in the upright, darling dears, is Taurus energy as well as the moon energy. This is about you, what? Having assessed the situation. Spirit divine is putting you in a position of power. Power that is graced with pentacles. Pardon me, that was a spiritual belch because I speaks the truth. Pink is up. Yeah. This also speaks about what? A gift. Someone wants to come through with a gift. Be careful of those bearing gifts, darling dears. They come in a full-on Trojan horse. Can't you see? It's because you're loyal, darling dears. All of the same cards are coming out. You're loyal, methodical, dependable, right? And you've created multiple streams, right, of getting great. And they want some of that energy. He's watching it, wanting it back, jealous. She's watching it, hating you because he's watching. Everybody's watching everything but you. Spirit wants you to continue to move on. They will always be watching. This is immature energy. What are they watching? The Page of Swords tells me that what? They're looking at your business-minded approach. Yes, baby, your business-minded approach. You are attacking new things in your life, right? With curiosity and energies. You are what? Highly intelligent, right? And you're like a child. This is a new beginning for you, right? They're watching you what? Create and be vigilant, starting new projects aplenty, right? And did I say they're spying? Hillbilly investigations are still being launched, especially by the she-male, right of their pack. Page of Pentacles. They're seeing you achieve and get more offers. Helping hands are always on the way. Look, how do they know? Because they're spying. This is new beginnings. Offers whatever you want. Use the energy of the Lion's Gate and the new moon in Leo to set your intentions and continue to set it off, big cat. Right? This is you being single. Uno, solo, like the girls on the pole. By yourself, but being able to what? Manage your responsibilities. This means you are not, I repeat, not in survival mode. You are doing what you're supposed to do. But Spirit is about to bless you with what? That goes to Three of Pentacles. New partnerships, teamwork, right? Being recognized as a major craftsperson in your field, darling dear. I told you, accolades. Because you understood the DNS. You had to isolate yourself from certain situations. Go within in order to know thyself. The Hermit Virgo energy, darling dears. This is about you what? Attracting an older partner. Yes, baby. Right? This speaks about a friendship. I don't know if there's going to be any what? Genitalia Watusi. That'll be your choice. But any situation you go into from this day forth, big cat, because you hold the whip, right? The Queen of Wands, you hold the whip. Divine is telling you to what? Cast your spiritual eye, because you look sexy, lovely, fabulous, and gorgeous. And yes, you might want to do that what? Like I said, genitalia shuffleration. But pay attention, not everybody deserves, right, to eat off your table. Pardon the pun. Yeah. You're going to be more what? Vigilant of those that come with the burdens. And they will be cut off and scuppered immediately. We've just saw that. Listen, whenever you're in a tarot reading and you see these cards turn up, whether they're in upright or reverse, it says that you are that bitch or garçon in this season. You are. Know this. This is why they're spying. This is why they're jealous, right? Hating, hoping, wishing you'd pay attention to them. Them. Bottom feeders, right? With the back, front, neck daggering. You are that bitch. Let me put it right here so you can see what's going on. You've let go of that toxic situation, moved on from it, right? You thought it was a soulmate? No, baby. It was old blowtorch, right? Sent to take you off your gangster, right? And look, your unconditional love. Can't you see the lid on that cup? You can't be pulled out. Bombs over Baghdad. This is you what? Ending situations as well as what? Getting the realization of how great you are. Using your intuition at every turn. Your discernment. And again, as we start the read, we finish it on the Sun card, darling dears. The happiest card in the deck. Continue to be blessed in their face. They love it. That's why they're watching. Right? Look who's coming for you. A King of Pentacles. Somebody who matches your gangster. Only a king can approach the Empress or Emperor. A king, a Hierophant, or a mage. Sometimes you might get a knight, right? Because they're a bit nervous around you because you command the room. With what? Your silent attentiveness. Because you know yourself. This person comes in with their own bag, their own car, right? Their own shiznai. It could possibly be an entrepreneur, right? But this is what is coming for you. Let's get some other cards on the deck. Then I simply got to push off. I've gone past the hour mark, guys. I told you, when it's something you enjoy, time means nothing. 270 in the chat as I sip my mocha, because I'm sure you're not getting smoked. Are you? From somebody that needs a whole facial, a bath, and antibiotics? Oh, God. Yeah. Let's get some more intel. devil energy, Capricorn energy. This is somebody who has addictions, could be sexual addictions. This person is bound to a situation, right? Scuppered by their own addictions. Yes, baby. Oops, listen. Could be falling about drunk, right? Or falling over because they're so high. They forgot where the floor was. This is what's going on. This also speaks about what? Somebody wanting a one-night stand with you, a quick love affair, right? Based on fun. Are you a toy? We've already discussed the figurine that they tried to put on you. Are you a toy? Somebody wants to come through because you look fabulous, lovely, and gorgeous. Queen of Wands, full on sexy, guys. Think you're what? A flower to be plucked when you're a prize to be won. These fools. Moon energy. What does it say? Heartfelt. Something out of the ordinary, right? Affects you deeply. Messages of guidance from the divine. Pay attention to the downloads. What's this? Oh, spirit, security. Wants you to what? Avoid. Law 5 of the 48 laws of power, darling dears. Your reputation is everything. Hang with 3 bottom feeders. Guess who's going to be number 4? Yeah? And again, the happiest card in the deck. The sun energy. Don't allow negative thoughts to block your blessings. You have what? Been given a spiritual upgrade, right? One that is laced with happiness. This is about mutual people being happy together, traveling, right? Marriages, engagements, parties, you know, coexisting with like-minded souls, right? As we what? Enter Lion's Gate. Destiny is afoot. Right, what are you gonna... Oh, okay. What of the wicked? Always wants to know what of the wicked. I've got a deck for the wicked ones. Is it hiding? No. Look! They want revenge. They're so petty and stupid. Don't they know it's boomerang season? Right? Told you. That King and Queen of Swords is doing the hyacinth bouquet, keeping it up for appearances, while they stab each other, right? Verbally, mentally, and possibly physically, right? In the background, right? Putting themselves together like mummies, right? Not like a mother, because these are 2 absent parents. What else is this? The King of Swords realized they, them, and armor ain't you. Oh well, right? Oh, they don't want you to hate what's happened to you, right? They don't want you to hate it. They want you to be vulnerable and slim pickings, right? Sputnik. I told you, they're a hater, a spy, right? An analyst. They might watch you like a radio analyst. A stalker with the children of the corn eye. We know these people. Right? Because you're in the spotlight, darling dear. You're hot. You're hot. You're avid. This is what? Aquarius energy. Right? I told you. The Queen of Swords is doing some form of what? Dark magic. Blood magic. Listen. Graveyard Watusi. This is the time, right? This would be the exact time for the King of Swords to develop what? An eating disorder, right? Don't eat around them. Don't drink around them. It's got what? Many attachments to keep them tied in that situation. Codependent.com, right? Spirit wants you to stay out of that confusing energy, right? I told you, they're like mummies. They've got mummy issues, right? King of Swords, issues with the mother. Their mother possibly was a narcissist or straight up hoe. Listen, I just say it like I see it, right next to the Queen of Wands. Their mother was a straight up hoe. This is how they learn to treat women with lack of respect, right? But they're getting what they truly deserve, right? A big slice of Zen blandity. unfortunate events, guys. Right? What they've got going on is going downhill, and they're looking for new prey. You need to understand, are you allowing yourself to be preyed upon? Not when it's Big Cat Chronicle continued season. Are you allowing it? This is outrageous. Like I said, they'll always be out there. Especially as you continue to what? Jettison into greatness, right? Releasing it. Allowing spirit to take it in hand. Calling in your security. These are my Oracle decks. FP 555 Intel Oracle. You can get them. Follow the link in the description box. Right? What did I say? Pentacalum, and again we see the 8. Everything is a sign, darling dears. Your security wants you to pay attention to the Lion's Gate and New Moon and harness that energy, right? We've also got what? 11, Libra energy, right? And the number 11 speaks about what? Divine inspiration and synchronicities. It's encouragement for you to keep going. Keep going. In the words of Abraham Lincoln, we walk slowly forwards, never backwards. And counteracting that with what? Eleanor Roosevelt. Do what you want to do, because they're going to chat you anywhere. These merchants of slander, Jeremiah 9:40, they will always be on the balls of their feet, especially if they missed out on you. Just saw 144 in the thumbs up, right? 274 in the chat room and 144 thumbs up, darling dears. The chosen, fist bump, pinkies up. Glad you could pop in. It only took 2 of us for spirit to walk through today. We've got a 272. When the like minds join up together, miracles are made, darling dear. Miracles. Those of you that are feeling sad today, take the energy of the other big cats. We don't run away from what challenges. We use it as the chance to grow, darling dears. What else? From my subconscious to yours. What did I just say? Security! Also divine masculine. We already saw the King of Peace, right? Coming through, right? What's this? Fame and recognition. I told you the spotlight is on you, darling dears. If you thought, right, that your glad bag had bust, imagine that. You're about to step up from that 4 levels I'm seeing here. Again, the energy of the Emperor. Boss up mode season, right? Being in control, right? Is also being a what? Protector and provider. Whatever you are providing, right, is affording protection to others. This is why you're going to achieve the fame and recognition. What's on the base? Listen, when you're blessed, you cannot be stressed. Continue to bathe yourself in the grace, darling dear, and prepare for the Lion's Gate, as will I. I may possibly be going live. You know my time for going live, 3:33, darling dear, the energy of the Empress. On that note, I drops me mic. I'm not going to extend this read today because we're already at 99 minutes, darling dear. And the 99, right, is about what? Being the change that you wish to see. Letting that sink in. Yes! And as I always say, don't get smoked! Don't smoke yourself. You hold the whip, darling dear, and it's gathering season of whatever you want. You have to what? Conceive, believe, and achieve, and so shall it be. So be it mote in the name of Father God Most High. You knocked and it opened. You asked and it is being answered. Make sure you are prepared for these blessings, because what? The tree sloth, right? Those creatures from the backwoods, right? Who look as though they need a whole facial bath and antibiotics will come a knocking with the begging bowl. Beg them back from the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat. Are we done? Cat. I can take off my spectacles of truth, because you know, when I don't... Let me back it up a bit. Because when I don't have my glasses on, you know, I don't see what you're saying. Continue to boss up on that, bitches. Get everything. And use the energy of the new moon in Leo, as well as the Lion's Gate, to continue to get more fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. And not necessarily in that order. Big Cat, as the Chronicles continues. Cat. Yes, sock it to him. Give it to him, Big Cat.